Hey, everybody. Welcome to another Friday night. With Enlightenment. Jackson is in the house. It's all right. This is Ruby T, your crypto queen of Harlem, here with the collective to talk about the people's money this week. Let's talk about it. I got in the house with me the gold banker, Alvin Thomas.
Peace, y'all. Happy New Year to you, and can't wait because the money is what's really happening.
Changing. All right, we got Hutch D, aka HD, in the house. Let's do it.
What's going on, world? It's the main man Hutchin D, aka HD, come to you live from Dayton, Ohio.
What's up? That's what's up. So tonight we have an amazing lineup of information for the people right now. It's a conversation. So don't forget to join us and don't just tune in, but tune up to the chat. Get in there, include yourself in this conversation, and darn it, go share this with somebody. It's gonna help people. This is a program not to talk about it, but to be in a conversation with each other. So we need to know what you think as you get this info, and let us know what's going down in your streets. That's how it works. P2G is in the house, and Collective Enlightenment is running the show. Let's get it popping, y'all. Right. At the top of the hour, we got a little bit of video for y'all, but I'm gonna ask my partner Hutch, because Al, did you watch the video yet?
Oh, yes, I did. I was quite enamored, for lack of a better term.
All right, shoot. So we do follow different people. I know I do. I follow different people who are crypto enthusiasts that work in the field, and they're on YouTube, and they have different shows to help people start to learn about how to build a bag, much like what we're up to in the world. They do it a little different. These are, I guess, they're movers and shakers in the crypto field and certain coins. And I like BitBoy. I love BitBoy Crypto show. A good portion of information that I get to continue to do my homework on comes from a compilation of what we do in our team, what BitBoy does on his team, and a couple of the other crypto speakers do. And so we got one message from about a couple of days ago. I put it out. He put up something that was very important about the regulation. So we're always sharing availability of crypto, but what about the regulation? What about the laws that are changing? Well, that's what we need to know, because when you don't know how the game is played, you don't know how to win. And we need to know about what's coming, the changes. So are you guys up to a video now?
Let's go get it. Let's go.
All right, let's see what BitBoy had to say about this crypto emergency.
Welcome to BitBoy Crypto. My name is Ben. It's my mission to empower you to find financial freedom through crypto assets. If that sounds good, hit the subscribe button. Don't forget to hit the bell for notifications. YouTube hides our videos. Listen, tonight, I'm telling you guys, we have got some of the craziest stories going on in the world of crypto. You've got to see this to believe this. That's not clickbait. Maybe the most important story of our lifetimes. It's not an exaggeration when it comes to our finances. All right, let's start by looking at Bitcoin here, coming in at 43.6, looking pretty good. We're going to look at maybe why that's bottomed. Ethereum back at 33, Binance Coin climbing towards 481, Solana 150 bucks, ADA $1.32, XRP almost back to 80 cents. Dot and Luna rounding up the top 10.
Mind you,
biggest gainers of the day. We're going to go through this real quick. We got Harmony and Shiba making big moves. Ecomi, Olympus DAO, we have Cello, CVX, all with over 10% gains. Thorchain, Cadena, a lot of things over 10% gains today. The price of Bitcoin, you guys can see, we did get our big green dot on the daily chart the other day. Frank talked about this morning. We're in this channel right now, and it looks like we're about in the middle of the channel. We could break up or break out, but regardless, there's a lot of interesting stories going on right now. So let's start getting to those. We have this is just kind of what's happening here, guys. It's not.
My old high school buddy, a 32-year-old college dropout idiot, uses yield farming to outperform the world's best hedge funds.
They know what's going on.
I can't believe I'm even saying that. Insane opportunity in yield farming internet money right now. Let me explain. Do you know what the world's best hedge funds return every year? I'll tell you, it's around 11%.
It's not what necessarily we think about our inflation, it's what the world thinks about it. China, crypto prices are now starting to rise because Asia's betting, or Asia is trading on the fact that the inflation news in the United States was better than they expected to be. So that's very interesting. 0.4% month over month. They're going to give you the year over year numbers. Is overall at 7% for the last year, which is really over the month to month is getting shorter and shorter. But that's not the important story. We got two massively important stories here. Number one, we have derivatives coming to Coinbase. You are going to be able to long and short Bitcoin and other assets on Coinbase. Today, they bought FairX. Is there a coincidence that the crypto prices plunged right as they were making this purchase? A lot of Coinbase, executives were cashing out. Was this because they knew this purchase was coming? We don't really know the answer to that question. There's a much bigger story we'll be talking about tomorrow. But here is the most important story. This is Representative Tom Emmer. Now, this is the litmus test of your government. Listen to this. A bill seeks to ban the Fed from issuing digital currency to consumers. Tom Emmer is trying to push a bill right now where if it gets passed, the government would not be allowed to create a CBDC, okay? Tom Emmer cites what's happening in China with the digital yuan and how this brings gigantic mass surveillance problems, okay? So here we go. Think about this. If this is it, guys. This is the biggest bill we've ever seen in crypto. Here is why. If this gets approved, there will be no CBDC coming in America. There's no digital dollar. Maybe it's Bitcoin. We don't know what it is. But if this bill gets struck down, this is the government telling you that they are coming out with a surveillance-heavy, permissioned private blockchain that they want all your information on, that we are going to do a digital dollar CBDC. And it's probably not going to be USDC at that point. It will probably be one that we create. So what he said here is central banks across the world are considering CBDCs. China already has. Emmer warns that a digital currency issued by the Fed could be a slippery slope in which consumers could one day be forced to register with the central bank to access money, which could in turn lead to mass surveillance of their activity. So think about this world we live in right now. Think about how all this stuff is politically driven. Right now, we're living in a world where they're telling you, you don't even need an ID to go vote. Okay, you need an ID to do a lot of other things. But they're telling you, you don't have to have an ID to go vote. But what these people are trying to usher in is a system to where your identification is always locked 100% to your money. Think about how insane that is. They want to make it to where if you do something against the government, you want to talk about, if you've seen Nosedive, which is a Black Mirror episode, that's what this comes into play here, okay? Social scores. What if your social credit is not good enough? The bank won't let you withdraw a certain amount of money. And it's all tied to your identity, and this could be introducing a social score down the road. So we've got to watch this. This is a super important bill. I know we went over tonight, but this is so important, I can't put it into words. This is it, guys. This is it. If this gets approved, there will be no digital dollar coming. If it doesn't get approved, that is the government telling you they want to have the wiggle room for mass surveillance. And the American financial, corrupted part of the government is going to make sure that it's a private permission blockchain that is not anything that we've seen before, that is not open source. It is not like Bitcoin. It is nothing else out there. They're telling you they want the wiggle room to be able to create a cashless society to where every single transaction you make is tracked, not by Facebook, not by Amazon, by the United States government. Watch this. This is really big. I tend to think Tom Emmer is going to financial, corrupted.
Okay. What the hell?
It ain't even what the hell. You know, you got
Oh
to really
my
look at it for what it is.
gosh.
They're literally telling you they are going to centralize finances once again, and the only way you're going to get over it is your what do you call that, social credit score. So just, I mean, if anyone here has seen the movie The Circle, and it was where they literally took, I guess, pseudo Facebook and put it in an office setting, and you had to. They wanted to know whether how come you weren't hanging out with certain people? How come you weren't part of the group? How come you didn't stay late on a certain night?
Right.
You're not making any friends.
You are
What kind of
literally
foolishness is that?
so
That is the highest, and then they want to attach your finances to that.
so I want you to imagine never being able to speak your mind. Never. American freedom, it literally tears up the Constitution completely.
Without a doubt.
Every right that
The
you
First
have in your
Amendment.
First Amendment, it just tears through the entire Constitution. The idea of this digital dollar that they're trying to create on a privatized blockchain, and make that the requirement for us to do have our financials fund. I want you to imagine somebody controlling you got to be control. You got to control your opinions all the time, or you may not be able to pay your rent this month. Yet you work that week.
Absolutely.
You don't like what the current government of the day states. Everybody that can't get along, good. You guys starve in this segment. You want to talk about people, a group of people being left out of the banking system for over several decades, almost 100 years, honey. Let's take it all the way back. The minute that happens, all things are up for grabs, and I mean for everybody. Who's going to control it?
They
Go ahead.
just basically, no, I'm saying they're just basically saying, "F your Amendment 1, you can't have no freedom of speech."
F1, F4, Amendment 1, Amendment 4, Amendment 13, 14. What else are we gonna go after?
Try this one. Right, natural life. They're already infringing on your natural rights as a natural human being. Okay, that was one of that's what is that like the original? That's the original amendment.
The preamble.
Look, guys,
Life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness.
Not a vax non-vax conversation, because the vaccination was just it literally was
that was the test.
The test to getting us to agree to give up everything. We've been sharing with people, once you give up your rights one time, they roll that into other things. Because we don't understand law, and they function in legality.
Legalese. Legality. Yeah, that's the word.
Sweetheart,
but you know,
go ahead, honey.
Tom Emmer's, you know, I gotta admit, I know Tom Emmer is a congressman from Minnesota, I believe. And he really threw water on the fire. He wanted to see what would come up. You know, because a lot of people have no idea what happens in Congress. They don't understand it until the bill gets passed. Now, I haven't even read this bill.
That's it.
That's it. They don't care what's happening.
Tomorrow ain't happened. So do y'all just worry about what's happening today? But the fact of the matter is, you have to live for today, knowing what is being prepared for tomorrow. Knowing that your game is 10 steps. Your game is not 1 step, 2 step. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 today. You have to plan for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then tomorrow you got to count the next 5. Because if you don't play 5 steps in advance, you already lost. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Hutch. I see you, man.
Oh no, you're good. I'm just gonna sit and say to add to it. I mean, would you rather be the pawn, or are you gonna be the king of the hand on the board?
Most people walking around pawns happy because somebody else paying their rent. Somebody else is giving them money for time. Somebody else is saying, well, what happened when somebody else say that? No. We read your social score, not your credit score, your social score. You didn't participate in the elections. You didn't vote So guess what? We didn't get enough votes out of this area digitally. So y'all have no say, and these other areas now decide what you can get. Can you just imagine those days? Come on now, somebody. We talk about a digital
First
age
of
for a
all, your
reason.
credit score is based on
Information.
the credit score is based on the fiat dollar. We know the fiat dollar isn't going to last much longer. So what else do they have to say?
That's
What
right.
else is left? Social interaction, something they can control.
Where do you
through
spend
censorship.
most of your time?
If they control the censorship,
Welcome to
they
the
control
world.
your finances. Excuse me.
How do they control people's minds? By getting their attention through social media.
Or
People don't
distracting
watch
your
TV.
attention.
People don't watch television anymore. You don't see commercials on TV. You see commercials between your tweets and your shares. You see commercials between these videos. When you see this video, and thank you for everybody who joined. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, as well as follow, because you're going to get way more than this. Our plan in P2G and Collective Enlightenment is to build a plan for your freedom. We're not just here to ring the bell. We're here to ring the bell and have some solutions sitting at a table. Because until you start having conversations, all it is just complaining.
No. They're going to push this as far as they can to make the people hungry, so that the people are going to want the carrot that they put out.
Hungry
and if it requires them to jump up and down and clap like a monkey just so you can feed your family, guess what? They're willing to do that.
Look, I want to just say one thing. I work in the IT field, and what really rang off for me was security. If you think scams are huge now, baby, we're going to get hit up so bad from other countries. It's disgusting. We're going to have other countries robbing us because our government gave them access.
Yep. I'm sorry. And I heard BitBoy say private access. When have the government done anything related to private that actually works? When some people may be offended when I say this, but when America goes to other countries and takes the president, they announce the plans that they're leaving the country on U.S. Air Force One, and we're going to this country. Have you heard the word Lars rocket? Surface to air missile. Blow that crap right out the air. Guess what? You done told where you were going.
Oh, Lord.
America does not keep secrets well. They don't.
Wait, hold up. Sorry, Al. I'm so sorry. But have you ever noticed that? I hate to tell you this, but we've had like 3 presidents, and I'm afraid Barack Obama, he also did a little something. I love the brother, but they all did it to a certain extent. And straight up, this was part of their so-called their team, the people that guide them and tell them what to do. Look, bottom line, we're gonna go in and we're gonna get these guys, and we're heading here. We got a team of these people go. I'm like, you gonna get them people killed? Oh my God, they're expecting you. Are you serious? What a party gonna be?
Look, I say this all the time, and people have to understand this.
The worst at it. He was definitely
you have a cabinet in office. He has a whole cabinet seat that sits and gives him advisory. But then the cabinet that sits in his room has an advisory board of lobbyists who have agendas. And the reason they're in these seats is because they're trying to cover an agenda. The people are not part of the agenda.
Not
the
in the
finances are the agenda.
Not in the part that you think.
And look, don't get me wrong. I am an NRA card-carrying member. Don't get me wrong. But I know the NRA has an agenda that they want to get across and want to get pushed.
Yep.
But you got to understand, eventually someone has to bite the carrot so that these things can get across. And they're sitting in the seat right across from the person you elected to govern you for the best outcome for this country's well-being in the future, for at least for the next 4 years.
Okay.
But if information is coming from lobbyists, guess what? It's not the agenda that he has; it's the agenda that was paid for.
So I want to just get to the meat of it all. We cannot believe like I say, don't believe the hype. Really, don't believe the hype. Just because it sounds good doesn't mean that it's in your best interest. The fact of the matter is, you got to know what your agenda is, what your interest is. And then you got to really put these people to the test.
Yeah.
One of the things that Bit Boy said that was really important was, this is scary. It is scary, but you know how many people are not as scared as they need to be? This ain't scary for the crypto people. This is scary for the people in this country. Every person in this country. We told y'all crypto was coming and it was going to be a day. We've been saying this for almost 2 years on this very show. Go back to when we had almost 7 people on this panel. Go back to when we had Miss Keisha in the space. When we had Brother Bill Hop in the space. Go back to when we had guests on the show that were talking to y'all about how the dollar was not covered by anything, especially not gold anymore, and that you're going to very soon find that there's going to be an alternative sent out there. Well, guess what? The practice was if they could get you to get large amounts of people to do what they said, they could then train those monkeys to take the finances that they told them.
Yep.
Sorry if it sounds like I'm being disrespectful, but let's just call it what it is. That's how our government thinks of us.
Well, look, if you spoon feed the populace, and they're not saying, "Wait a minute, I can do this on my own," people quit their jobs because they were making more money at home than they were doing the 9-to-5 that gave them satisfaction of.
They're having a hard time still filling jobs. You got doctors that are doing better in crypto. They done paid off their loan. They don't owe any money. They don't have to go into the hospital and take any chances. They they took their funds and they invested in cryptocurrency. They made the millions they were expecting to. So now they can go off to the projects they were going to wait 10 years or 20 years to make enough money to get into while paying off a huge debt and large amounts of insurance. So we've had dentists that have left their practice, doctors that have left their practice, people who are, I'm like, guys, how often do we have to tell you how long do we have to say the same thing? But I'm going to share something. We're moving forward. We're not saying the same thing. We're telling you that the time has come and is swiftly passing. And where you're going to end up very shortly, as our government makes it very clear what they're doing now. It's very apparent. It's not hidden. It's not obscure. It's going to affect you. Now, I just want to put this out there because I've been getting an onslaught of a bunch of people who've been contacting me to become part of some multi-level this or some recruitment that where you got to get paid for somebody coming into something. That's not crypto. That's not how you do crypto. That's a business model for a company. Yep. Cryptocurrency is has direct access. You don't need a third party to get you your crypto. You can get it yourself. You just need the knowledge. You just need knowledge on how to move. So your basic education is not how to sign up with someone. Your basic education is how does the entire ecosystem of cryptocurrency work? What is the metaverse? And how does all of this come across to create financial wealth for these people? I'm not saying that because I teach it. I'm saying that because the people that I know that have been successful in it left the multi-level marketing process. In multi-level marketing, you make money for recruiting, whatever the product is. If you are not a manager of that particular product and you don't have those skills and you don't know how to maneuver yourself in the environment, you may not do so well with the product itself. And one of the things I want to just say is, for all my crypto affiliates and folks that are out there who are dealing with shortages of finances, when crypto is your money, why are you broke? When money is your business, why are you broke? Why are you looking? Most of the answer to that lies in the fact that they're still thinking short term. You still got broke mentality. You just have a new vehicle for getting more money. Now, getting money is not something we have a problem with.
Not at all.
You know how to a job, you know how to hustle, you know how to sell stuff, you know how to work it behind, you know how to sing songs, dance, play basketball, everything. We already know how to make help get paid. Now, when are you going to learn the skills to build wealth and maintain longevity? When are you going to learn the skills to build that kind of personal, to get that kind of personal growth going for yourself, that you're able to help have your money go to work for you?
That's a whole nother discipline, Earl.
Child, it's a whole nother discipline. Listening to seeking instructions of others who have something you want and growing beyond that to the next one. See, I'm not saying you go around using people and not supporting. I'm saying you go and start building a knowledge base of something that teaches you to do more than just survive. So I got a lot of folks. Go ahead, baby. Go ahead.
I'm laughing because I was actually looking at some of the articles that Congressman Emmers did some articles with Bit Finance and Cheddar, and did some interviews.
Mm-hmm.
And he said on the interview, literally, and I'm gonna give you the quote. Well, with the kind of if Tom Emmerich is frustrated with the SEC chairman about SEC's rejection of the spot Bitcoin ETF.
Okay.
Now I want you guys to get something.
Mm-hmm.
ETFs are electronic fund transfers, which means it's imaginary money. Let's call it what it is. You buy high, you can go high, you can go in high, or you can go in low.
Mm-hmm.
But it's made up money on a fictitious system because you're borrowing against money that you're loaning that you don't even have.
Right.
You're selling imaginary funds. It's like when they used to sell you those gold certificates.
Okay.
You have a paper certificate for the value of gold. When you turn in your certificate, you don't get gold, you got fiat. EFT, the digital transfers.
Right.
What are you getting when there's no money for the electronic transfer? And he's telling them he wants them to do this, but it's a perpetuation of the old system that still hasn't worked.
Okay.
They're just changing the vehicle.
So exactly, but the people, most people don't get to see this. This is why we're sharing with people and imploring them to get into the networks that have that information going. If the world is changing and you know that there are things that are going to affect your life, are you seeking out these new changes that seem to be coming on and showing up often? Are you yourself looking for ways to connect into networks that are talking about that? Alvin, you're gonna have to share this with us.
Shout out to the New York City Fire Department. There's never a time that we're doing collective
That's
enlightenment.
a Friday night thing, y'all. It's a Friday night thing. It's all right. But we need to get Hutch back into space because we're about to get ready to do his segment. Hutch D brought to our attention. Now, this is why we want you guys to understand. A lot of people wait. They wait to get involved with things until someone who's famous or they trust because of their fame decides to get in. So I'm trying to get the brother back, Al. Hutch, drop in on Hutch, see where he's at in the house.
What we got. Let me see what we got.
Because I really want my brother to come in and share a little bit about what he shared with us. Because, when we're doing our research and we're pulling up info, we just got to do this, y'all. We got to start putting out like we do. This is our network. This is how networks work. Everybody passes a piece of information, something new, so that we can't. I know y'all can't get your eyes on everything all the time. You're not supposed to. But the fact of the matter is, if you got a bunch of eyes working with you, backing you up, others that have got your back and stuff, well, anything's possible, and you'll never have to miss anything. I have a couple of things. Look, I'm trying my best not to jump in on my little something that my friend, my brother, Mario PONJUNATION, who's supposed to be on this show, driving me crazy, let me in on. And you know, I told you we got Bankers Club, and they teach advanced cryptocurrency, different levels and different areas. They really go in, and Mario's does a coin research platform. Now, I'm one of his students, and we work together on this. Okay, got my boys back. All right. And so before I get to my news, okay, it's time to hook up with what Hutch sent us. So you go ahead and let us know what we're going to do next, Hutch, because we're getting into how famous people now got to tell you what to do.
All right. So everybody knows I'm the host of Rapper Crypto. You know, I follow all these big major rappers and independent rappers and independent artists. Man, so I was going down my timeline. Timbaland posted Lil Baby inside a jewelry store. And so Lil Baby tells, so basically he said he's not accepting any more cash, and he just want mostly cryptocurrency. I think Miss Ruby gonna go ahead and play the clip. I'm gonna let y'all listen to the clip.
Book bags of cash I got.
Real world?
Metaverse.
Okay.
I stay in the metaverse, so now this cash, these book bags of cash I got, I'm gonna get rid of all that shit. Just over with. I don't got no more cash.
Yeah.
I ain't walking around with cash. That shit over with.
He don't want cash no more, ladies and gentlemen.
He says, I'm not walking with cash no more. That's phenomenal. And what did he say? But he said, I have a book bag full of cash and I don't need it no more. I'm giving it away.
He said, I ain't walking around with no cash no more. He's standing in a jewelry store, y'all.
I've been doing this for the past 4 years, telling everybody, hey, you ain't got cash no more.
Who you telling, man? Real talk.
Love it. Why? Because you can order all you need in the metaverse. Go to Decentraland and start ordering real world stuff with crypto. I'm trying to tell y'all.
Crypto Pixels, Sandbox, Blockopedia, OVR, you name it, it's almost out there with the metaverse and the NFTs.
Absolutely.
Ladies and gentlemen, you better come to like my boy Christopher Boyd say, come to class. Come to class.
Come to class. That's right. P2G, Christopher Boyd, Bankers Club. We all are doing what we got to do. Speaking of which, Hutch, it's your turn to share. Yes, he's got a special share.
So I'm not gonna share it all. I'll just give you guys a clip. I'll give you guys a clip of what the Bankers Club the Hall of Fame, yes.
Yes.
I can't wait, bro. I hope I got a seat in the front for the Hall of Fame.
I hope you got my
I've been dropping my beats. Y'all been using all my beats for your show, so I'm ready.
Ow. I'm gonna be in the Hall of Fame first.
Yes, dear.
There we go. Let's get you popping.
So we got just a little bit. I'm just giving you guys a little sample. It's not always completed yet, but it's gonna be completed by the end of the month.
Oh, that is fire.
So just tune in to the end of the month, ladies and gentlemen. The Hall of Fame be ready here shortly.
Oh, that's all we getting?
Yes, you're very on.
That's all we getting?
Yeah, that's all you getting.
Oh, that's wrong.
That's it.
Oh, yeah, but not for nothing. Don't take this the wrong way, but I ain't see my girl up there.
Who?
The cat. I ain't see the cat up there yet.
I saw Cat. I saw Cat. I saw Cat.
Yeah.
There's more pictures. There's more pictures being added. It just right now I gotta finish up, and then also I gotta tune out, ladies and gentlemen. I gotta go to take care of an emergency real shortly. So
okay, it's no problem. You wanna make sure everybody's all right, taking care of family. Hug my buddy boy. Hug my baby boy. Wanted to share. So tonight we have a special drop. Yeah, I guess he had to go. All right. Just glad that he got to share his news, and I just want to.
That is phenomenal, though.
I wanted to tell y'all things are changing, things are happening. That's actually not Decentraland. Thank you for asking about that. The platform actually is a new one, and it's going to be dropped really soon. The Bankers Club themselves are going to introduce you guys to it. Just stay plugged into the Bankers Club, to P2G. We got this thing on lock for the people to get in, start creating, start building, making your own space. Decentraland is just one location. I'm really excited about what's going to happen. We have Sunday is the university classroom. This university classroom will be paid. It's actually this week. If you would like to join us on the class, we are not doing metaverse classes this weekend. Right now, we're going to continue to get ready and do our investigation on our investments that we're going to make. Next week we'll be doing an active investment class for the university. It is going to be Enter the Metaverse. You will be live in it, and you will also be making purchases. You do not leave that class without a piece of property that is making you money. I'm excited.
That's an awesome thing, because
I'm excited.
Ru, I got to tell you, because I know when I got into the metaverse and I got to get my coins so I can be able to purchase, that was the best investment I ever made.
Exactly. Learning how to get it. Greetings, Mrs. Avis. Amazing neighbors in the house. Yes. Miss Yolanda McCorvey. How you doing, sweetheart? Welcome. P2G, Collective Enlightenment Friday. Let's get it popping, y'all. That's right.
But, I really want people to really understand the metaverse is vaster than just it's beyond just property. I want y'all to get that. It is beyond acquisition. No. We're not giving away the cookie. I got Oreos too, but that's beside the point. But we're not giving away the juice. But I want you to realize everything we teach on P2G Network is not one-dimensional. It's always three-dimensional.
That's right. It's got to come into your real world. It has to come into the real world. If it doesn't look, P2G is a financial literacy platform, but we utilize cryptocurrency so that when we're finished with the information, we are actually having an activity.
Yes,
so it's
indeed.
Education with application. Every minute, every class. So when you come in, what you learn, you can put into action, because we're teaching you how to do that. That is why we are mathematics. That is why we are cryptonomics. That is why we are tokenomics. This is the
best third grade stuff I've ever used in my entire life.
It's crazy. And then we do technology to follow it up, which, by the way, at 9:00 tonight, we got the
Crypto Boomers coming to you live on the P2G Network.
You better not miss it. I'm telling you, if you're 50 and above tonight and you're really just trying to get your feet wet and find out what it's all about, you don't want to put money up. It's time to get in. This is a free platform for you to get your information.
And let me tell you, we got some new videos coming to you tonight. So,
all right. Well, he would know that. Speaking of crypto, so back to the Bankers Club. Bankers Club does a monthly class that those who have signed up for their membership, I am a lifetime member because I bought the NFT. A suggestion: when you pay for education, pay one time and pay lifetime.
Absolutely.
Best way to pay. Anytime you want to pay for education, it's best not to keep yourself on a month-to-month. I like that. And I also endorse that. I'm also a person that purchases my education that way. So when people are offering me something that has value for my value and my time, I jump on it before it goes up.
Absolutely.
Now, that being said, I ain't selling y'all nothing. Get it for yourself, because you can't get mine. I'll be back in class, and I will have my third property by this weekend. I learned how in that class, not just to do it, but I'm also teaching the basics for preparing.
We're going to get, if you're getting one, I'm getting one too. So we're going there together to make it happen.
That's what's up. Well, don't worry about it. What's happening on the weekends is that we're building strategies for investment. Now, we have to, like they say, after you get your information, you're going to have to jump off the roof with that. At some point, you got to come off the fence. Because other than that, it's just a head full of info. So for those who would like to go to P2G, and please drop us some information. Go to p2gnetworks.com. At the very bottom of every page, is our contact. So just drop us a note that you would like to sign up for class, or just put the word class and someone will contact you back within 24 hours. That's one thing. But today we're going to do a coin drop, because I'm excited about this one coin. You really want to do a coin drop tonight, Ru? Why am I not
doing a coin drop?
Yes, I am.
No. I want to ask the people, are they interested in a coin drop? If you're interested,
I'm not waiting for an answer.
Yes.
Are you serious?
If you're interested in a coin drop, say yes. Let's see what comes up. I don't know.
How long
Do you guys know what a coin drop is?
Looking at the screen.
Do we all know what a coin drop is? Rue, tell them what a coin drop is. Come on now. You can't, we're going to do a coin drop. They don't know. If they don't know what it is, it don't mean nothing to them.
You want to tell them?
Look, I don't mind telling them.
Go ahead.
A coin drop is simply information about a coin. And when we do it already has backing, following, and information to go with it so that you can do the research. I got an always. I'll take that. Amen. Amen.
You got that right.
And so let me tell you guys, when you get a coin drop, sometimes you get a coin drop for free. There are coin drops that happen for free.
Well, this one is going to be
and you can
free.
Benefit from it.
The beautiful part about cryptocurrency, and the one reason that I do these, and I only do them when I've vetted the process and actually began to learn about it, is because I want to see my coin grow by you guys making money with me. I need a lot of you in order for me to have value. I need you to get value too. See, it's so different than MLMs. This is just you getting coin that you can make money on if you decide that this is as great as I like it.
Absolutely.
Only thing is I'm not recommending you get it. I'm recommending you do the research on it. Tell me what you think. Maybe I'm in over my head and you think and find out that there's like something going on there. That's the power of a network. And we're going to put it into action. But the beautiful part about it is having a network that pays. Come on, somebody.
Get paid in the network.
Getting paid just to be the people we were supposed to be. Come on, somebody. Let's get it started. So tonight, I'm going to share, and you guys got to take your notes. You got to take notes on this. My buddy, Mario PONJUNATION L, got in touch with me and said, hey, Miss Ruby, you take a look at this coin called Web3 Inu. And I'm like, another Inu? I said, oh, Lord, oh, Lord. Now, mind you, they're all different and they all do different things. These coins are they're not money. Mr. Thomas, you're not allowed to do that while you're on the show.
Sorry.
Got to stop this. Guys, tell him. Please inform him that it's not fair to have that much fun on the show when you can't know what
y'all guys don't even understand, because coin drops for me are probably the most exciting thing in crypto. It really is. I get so excited.
So tonight we talked about networks on the Fundraising Freedom Friday with Miss Chocolate Gold Day. And it was just phenomenal to hear them talking about networking and how powerful they are. And part of it is that our network is built around financial literacy. We share with each other great opportunities, and not just to recruit somebody into something, but to give people the knowledge to move forward and to make and affect action in their own life. I don't get paid for telling you about Web3 Inu. But I want you guys to go do your homework. Tonight on P2G Network's Pennies to Gold class, our Pennies to Gold class teaches people how to research. Miss Avis, I do believe, will be in class tonight. She is our leader in coin research, and she is amazing at what she does. She breaks it down for you so you understand how simple these coins are, how to access the info right away. And guess what? All this is free. Where you gonna be?
Yeah.
What's so hot you got to do not to make you some money on a Friday night? I bet you spend your money in a heartbeat on stuff you never get back. Or you can go get information you never can give back. But it'll give you amazingly. So I'm excited. Don't forget to share it with your friends. Because if you don't share it with your friends, you're going to go broke. Ain't that crazy? The first time sharing financial information pays you.
Sharing is caring.
Well, no, it actually is caring, because then others can take advantage. Is everybody going to do it? No. Does it require them to get into something, sign up for something? Nothing more than it's for themselves. It's like me telling you about a new bank that opened and is giving you 50% on your money. Can you imagine that? Me telling you about a bank that I got into that you can now get 50% on your money. Would you like your friend to tell you that?
Please let me know
Would
where.
you be grateful that your friend told you how to multiply your finances?
Let me in the building. That's all I gotta say.
Okay. So that's the power of a network when you have a lot of friends who are interested in making sure that we all win. And I'm excited. So, like I said, we have lots to do in the metaverse. We are growing. We are investing in the metaverse. We are building our own. We're connecting business to the crypto world and bringing them into the metaverse. And we are leaving. We are going cashless, just like Little Baby said. Was it Little Baby?
Little
Is that the
baby.
guy's name? Little Baby.
That is a little. I don't know who
But
he
Little
is,
Baby
but I'm not.
said, Little Baby said, he's going to, he says, I'm coming off cash. I ain't doing nothing cash. I live in the metaverse.
Absolutely.
Baby, you ain't never lie. Because when you live in the metaverse, your finances are a different place.
Yes,
What you
they
get
are
to
a different
create is
place.
totally different. I'm excited because I'm moving to the metaverse. I'm in the current transition over to the metaverse. I'm excited about that. But it's not just me. All of P2G is moving together. We're going together. We're taking everybody. We're gonna have a piece of you all there, and you are all gonna have a piece of it. All you got
Absolutely.
to do
And
is
you're
join the
more than
network,
welcome.
find out what's going on. We don't have any weird rituals. I promise there are no weird rituals. There's no private handshake, and you don't have any seclusion from other groups. You don't have to leave your
Now
family
that's
to do
funny.
it. I tell you
That is
that.
very funny.
You can do it online from anywhere in the world. You can share it with tribes in Africa, India, on a rice
Absolutely.
paddy in China, anywhere there is a need to grow financial literacy so that they can grow financial finances. Oh yeah,
Absolutely.
anywhere. And all you need is one of these. A phone.
Yeah. And I got one of those.
So
I got one of
so does
those.
most of the planet, thanks to our governments.
Mm. Thank you, President Obama,
We
for
ain't too
keeping.
bad. We ain't too mad about that Obama phone anymore, are we?
Not at all.
Mhm. I'll tell you.
Different level. Depending
So
on where you came in with it,
the
it's an awesome
beautiful
phone to
part is
have.
there's plenty to do the rest of this month. We have so many activities. I don't want you guys to forget. Let's send them the rundown and then send them to where they can get info and access. So Alvin, would you like to do the rundown since you're the next event tomorrow?
Okay, well, let's do the rundown then. Well, first thing in the morning, 10 o'clock, we got the P2G trading court. You get to be on the court. You learn how to trade and make finances before you leave at the end of the hour. So you get the basics on binary, you get the basics on binary, Forex, and you learn to make a profit before you leave the platform at the end of the day. And that's all in 1 hour. Then when Sunday we have the university where we actually get in there and we show you and we talk about that advanced conversation in crypto. But we do it as a group, so there are no facilitators. You come in there, if you have a question, we work out the answer together and we get you to the position that you want to be. And you can ask questions anywhere from NFT, DeFi, metaverse, basic crypto education, blockchain. We answer all those questions that day. Then Sunday night, we have our social meetup. We have Black Girls Do Crypto at 5 o'clock. And we have the Golden Coin Kings at 5 o'clock. Same, 2 different addresses, same time. So male, female. If you have friends that you want to bring them to the P2G network, and we have a spot for them. We'll take good care of them. We'll treat them just like family. Monday, we bring it right back up to the top of the hour. We got your introduction to cryptocurrency, and that is pennies to gold. Tuesday, we have crypto in your business, where we talk to business owners about how to get into crypto, how crypto is secure, it's quick, and there are no chargebacks to the business owners that they can actually capitalize on keeping their products moving and their stores open, which is very critical in this time. Wednesday, we have the Bankers Club present Rap and Crypto. That's 9 o'clock on Wednesday. And they got the hottest show coming to you. Then we're back at Thursday, which is Sister Chocolate and Crypto Kids. Sister Chocolate and Brother Dawood L. And that's Thursday. And that's the lineup for the P2G network. So most definitely get on, go right to the P2G network. You can sign up for any of the free events. You can sign up to be a member and take part in our social media and just be part of the conversation. Ask any questions you want. Anybody in the room can answer the questions for you. That's why we operate as a network. We are not the only answers that you have available to, and being part of the P2G network is nothing more than family all the time.
You got it, baby. All right. So we're coming to the top of the hour, and we wanted to just give love to everyone who has joined us this evening. If you have any questions about cryptocurrency, about the blockchain, the metaverse especially, it's very confusing for some people. I get that. And we do get that, but we have a lot of information because of the research that we do and we share. We are not financial advisors. We're not financial analysts in any way. This is not financial advice. We only advise people to learn, to educate yourself, to inform yourself, and take action, because now is the time, not later. There is no later in profit. One of the things I share with people all the time is the difference between a millionaire and a billionaire and yourself is most likely the information that you have and the action that your habit of taking action.
Absolutely.
And so most of us operate in procrastination stage. That's what we have to curb. That's what we have to correct in ourselves.
Crypto is not a space of procrastination at all.
No. And
nothing that moves regularly.
So, if you have questions about the Web3, I'm sorry, sweetie. That's what I really wanted to specifically.
Okay, go ahead, please.
If that was actually what was built around that. If you have questions about Web3 Eno and you want to learn a little more about it, I think tonight I will make that the research coin, and we will take a look at some of the behavior of that coin, of that particular coin, and get you guys familiar with what's happening. I mean, I'm enjoying it, which is why I'm sharing it. It's not because, oh, you can make a lot of money. Yeah, you can, but you have to build skills. It had me excited and upset and crazy and making phone calls and then looking online and, grabbing info about the different types of things. And I felt like I did when I was back in college. It felt like when I was back in my college days and I found something that, I wanted to run with. And the beautiful part is, in the end, I made profit. In the end, I made profit. And I didn't even know why. But I was back into it and I was ready to do a little more. And I didn't have a feeling of loss. When funds went down, it was like, oh, the funds went down. It hit a zero. What happened? Who do I call? Oh, my God, what's going on? And then a friend of mine was very calmly said, oh, it's a such and such kind of coin. I was like, oh, that's what that looked like? You begin to learn how things work. And then you can learn how you can take advantage of this opportunity in life, because they come in different packagings. Opportunities don't repeat themselves in the same way over and over. So you've got to be in a growth space, learning, moving, And I hope that you guys join us, because we are this is a motion that has not stopped. And this year is a big one. This is the first time we've built our own website. So I want you guys to go on p2gnetworks.com. You'll get to see it shortly. I'm going to bring it up. And I want you guys to take a look around. It may confuse some people. Click every button. I told my whole team, click every button.
Absolutely. You gotta click away.
Learn it. Feel it. It's your space. You get to have that. You get to grow. Click the button. See where they lead you. If it goes back around, click another one. We are building that space, though, and we are thanking a lot of people because they're contributing to this thing evolving, the platform itself. It's our first cryptocurrency website for our team, our family. All of you are the network that site belongs to. So come home, come home, claim your room, and tell people who you are and what you do, because they're looking for you. We are all looking for you. All right. So I'll see you guys soon. But don't forget, we got a challenge. Don't forget. Remember the challenge, Al?
Yes, we do.
So let's
you got to get your challenge here.
Okay. We have a crypto challenge. Did you forget last week's chat? I think you
No,
did.
I did not.
What was it? So come on,
The
go and
challenge
tell
was
them.
to get your Bitcoin started. You would have to contact the P2G network. We're doing it for, I believe, 90 days.
Yes.
And you have to like us on Facebook, YouTube, which is P2G TV. And you have to like us on you have to find one of the members.
Join the Telegram.
Telegram, thank you.
You have to join the Telegram.
You have to join
the
Telegram.
Keep in touch so that we can keep you up to date with what's going on. That way you don't make losses where you should make growths. Now, the other thing is that you'll be able to come to the classes for free and to be able to join. But you have to be a part, officially signed up for the challenge. And to do that, please go to p2gnetworks.com, which is down there. Go to the bottom of the page and just send us the word challenge. We'll know what you're looking to get involved in. The challenge for those who are savers, this is a Bitcoin savings contest.
Yes,
and the first one to prove their savings, because the blockchain keeps everything, you got to learn the rules, and we'll teach you the rules, and you can win the crypto, the ending crypto. And no, you do not have to contribute this time. Some of our contests you will have to contribute to. Most of our contests are ones that you can win a small fee. If it has a big pot, everybody's contributing. But if it's a small pot, something small, it actually allows you to earn up to $100 in crypto just for learning how to save in cryptocurrency.
Yes,
we start you at $5. You have an average of $5 to $25 for yourself. We do not give you a wallet. Everything is accessed by yourself. We have no access. We can only see the blockchain. You prove everything by the blockchain records. So if you would like to be a part of this little challenge to save yourself in Bitcoin, go to the website at the bottom, contact us on the bottom, and type in the word challenge. We'll know what it's for, and we will contact you accordingly to help you get set up.
Absolutely. Mr. Thomas. I don't think there's a bank that'll give you $100 in one full swoop.
Just for saving your own money,
just for saving your money. Where are you gonna get that at?
Well, the idea is that we won't ask for and another thing is we never ask, and there is no one. Please realize that on our platform, if anyone asks you for your private keys, that is not something we endorse. Let us know, and we will block or we will expel them from the website. Anyone who asks you for private information and they start to stalk you, you can block them out of your own account, or you can let us know and we will remove them.
And remove them directly.
We will do the research and we'll do the investigation of the account, and we will make sure that we remove them from the community. Our community is there for safety, security, as well as support. Everybody is there because they're here to support the growth of the community. It's P2G Networks, and we have somewhere for you to go. We're not just about shows and classes. We're about people and lifestyle.
Absolutely.
And we want you to be aware of what's happening in the world around you. We want you to be aware of what laws are changing and how it will affect you as an individual. Most people think that crypto doesn't affect them and that the lawmakers that are changing crypto are not affecting them. You are the first ones to be affected.
Absolutely.
Those who do not have crypto, those who don't have the knowledge. No one taught you about the fiat dollar and why you pay taxes and why you're paying taxes multiple times. No one taught you about that. Not in school. They just told you to pay your bills.
Absolutely, which is crazy.
Get a job.
How are you gonna pay bills and you don't know why you pay them?
No, how are you gonna pay bills when you don't know how to keep ahead of the curve to keep making money? A lot of people are out of work, and most of them who are working are still broke. Let's talk about that.
Well, that could be next show because we're coming to the top of that. Is the top of the hour.
We're gonna be talking
about.
I
really want to know. We should talk about that. If you're working and you're breaking your back, why can't you make it neat? Why can't you get ahead?
What has changed that that your living is that much harder and you get the same work with the same pay and possibly more?
Absolutely.
So let's talk about that next week. And we want to thank Hutch D for being on the space because I know this young man has a lot of movement going on at home, and he was still on. Jackson, I love it. We love our little crypto buddy Jackson. He's going to be coming up as one of our teammates out here. I can see him on here now. we want you guys to don't forget, join us in about 35 minutes. We'll be in class with P2G. Go to p2gnetworks.com, go to free courses and sign up for the next one, which is coming up at 9 p.m. Get started. Get your crypto living vision started by getting some information for free.
Loved it.
I know, right? Okay. You can get it started for free by going to p2gnetworks.com and joining our free classes and free workshops. We'll see you in a little while. Gotta go get the room set up. Peace and love, my family. Oh, yes. Oh, okay. I'm gonna make sure we say our proper goodbyes.